Hi, 28th of February today, and it's been a mild winter this year for us. It's just above freezing. I got bees flying, taking a few cleansing flights here, and some of them make it back and some of them don't. It looks like a few may be getting water from the melting snow. Yeah, over this last weekend we had a bit of snow, so I have to make new tracks coming in here. So you can see from the caps on the hives there. I had them all cleaned off a while ago. So just a little bit of snow. It's pretty normal for us up here. Uh, the warm temperatures haven't been that normal. We haven't had the harsh 20 below days like we usually have. Only a few days this year of that kind of weather. And these bees seem to be doing pretty good here. I'll probably be taking a few caps off and taking a check on a few of the hives with the sugar. Most of them have sugar on except for two of them here. They had quite a bit of honey in the upper box, so I left them. And they seem to be doing fine so far. I won't be really doing anything with the bees until probably April this year. I might try to put syrup on in the middle of March sometime, and the pollen patties. Otherwise, they're going to be just fine the way they are. This one over here seems to be the busiest right now. Most cleansing flights and the most bees on the outside of the box right here. So, and that one is the one I fed the most sugar to too. So I'll probably open that, take that lid off, and we might as well look at what's going on. Okay. It's so bright out here, I can't even see the screen here. Okay. Okay, let's take a peek. A little bit of sugar. Oh yeah, they're up here. Yeah, they still have quite a bit of sugar in the middle. They don't have it. They ate it up a little bit on the edges here and over by the front. But the middle there is not ate through. Look at how they're up on top here. Just a bit of bees. This hive I requeened, so it did have a fresh queen in the fall. Yeah, it looks like I'll just leave it the way it is. Try to. Well, I got bees all over me now. Gotta get the lids back on. Okay, girls. I got bees all over my hair and everything now. On my face. There. Yeah, looks like I'm not going to be doing much with these squirrels so far. Shake them off my head. They're all over me. I just wanted to be out here to show you guys what it's like in February, end of February around Wisconsin here. I do have a little bit of work to do in this spot. I got a couple trees I want to take out of here. I've got these maples wrapped around that dead white birch. Kind of a hazard up there. All that's holding that white birch up is those 3 maples, I believe. There's one there, one there. Oh, just the 2, huh? And then they just wrap around and they're holding it up. So I like to get this out of my way, but I got to be very careful. Got a good old widowmaker up on top there. So I'm going to have to be very careful when I start sawing. I have to saw out those maples. Maybe just this one that wraps around. And get that dead one out. I'll drop it right over here onto my logging road. I'll have to pull up my fence. And then get that hazard out of here. Plus it'll give my bees a little bit more sun. Take out a couple of these trees. I'm going to take out a few trees on the back side here. That's the west. Then on the other side, where the morning sun comes, I got all these small popples and some maples over here. I like to clear that out a little bit, so I have a little bit morning sun, a little bit more morning sun coming in on these beehives. So as you can see, over the winter we had an ice storm and bent that one right over. The top was touching the ground earlier, but so that tree ain't going to be any good for anything, so I'll just cut it up for firewood along with all these little popples. Yeah, get some little bit of sunlight. Well, after you do that, sometimes you get a big old blackberry patch growing, so that's I make a nice little spot here up by the bees. And I do want to put a bee house out here somewhere for all my equipment, so I don't have to run so far to drag it home. It'll be all here ready to use. So have a nice day.